So this is unit 1 of our syllabus. Now this unit, relation and function, has been divided into 4 chapters. First chapter is relation, second function, third binary operation, and the fourth one is inverse over function. So we are going to discuss these 4 chapters in this unit. Now, so let us start the first chapter of this unit, relation. So first topic of this chapter is mathematical definition of relations. What is the mathematical definition of relation? Now simple literal meaning of relation is what? This is an English word, so whose literal meaning is connection between two elements by a rule. For example, I am related with you by the relation teacher. So teacher is a relation. Now you are related with me by the relation student. So is this student is a relation. Similarly in mathematics, less than, greater than, less equal to, not equal to, these are the some famous relations. So this is the literal meaning of relation. Now what is the mathematical definition of relation? So mathematical definition of relation is set of ordered pair, set of ordered pair which satisfies a relationship between elements. So mathematically we can define relation as a set of ordered pair which satisfies a relationship between elements. So to explain this definition, let us consider one example. Suppose A is a set having element, suppose A is a set having element 4 and 5, and B is another set having element 4, 8, 10 and 20. So what is the Cartesian product of A and B? So Cartesian product means what? Set of all the ordered pair. So make the ordered pair 4 and 4. This is first ordered pair. Now 4 and 8. See, from the ordered pair, the first element should belong set A and the second element should belong set B. So first we are making the ordered pair with element 4. 4, 10, 4, 20. Now make with 5, 5, 4, 5, 8, then 5, 10, 5, 20. So this set of ordered pair is called Cartesian product. Now let us consider one relation. Let us define one relation. Element B is multiple of element A, where element A belongs to set A and element B belongs to set B. Suppose we are considering a relation B is a multiple of A, where this A belongs to set A and element B belongs to set B. So see here it is second element of ordered pair is multiple of first element of ordered pair. So which ordered pair is satisfying this relation. So here second element 4 is multiple of this first element 4, 4 1 ja 4. So we can say that this ordered pair satisfies this relation. Now here the second element 8 is multiple of 4, 4 into 2 equal to 8. So this element also satisfies this relation, this relationship. Now 10 is not multiple of 4. So this ordered pair does not satisfy this relationship. 20 is multiple of 4. 4 into 5 is 20. So this also satisfies this relationship. 4 is not multiple of 5. 8 is not multiple of 5. 10 is multiple of 5. So this also satisfies the given relationship. 20 is multiple of 5. This also satisfies the given relationship. So this and this. So we can say that R is what we have written, set of ordered pair which satisfy a relationship. So these ordered pairs satisfy this given relationship. So write these ordered pairs here: 4 4, 4 8, 4 20, 5 10 and 5 20. So out of these 8 ordered pair, only these ordered pair satisfies the given relationship. So this is the relation. This set is called relation. So we have written the relation here in roster form. This form of relation is called roster form. Roster form. Roster means list. Roster means list. So we have made the list of ordered pair which satisfies the given condition. Now we can represent this relation in set builder form also. So we can represent this relation in this form also. First element A is related with second element B of ordered pair such that this is read as A is related with B, where A belongs to set A and B belongs to set B. And what is the relation between B and A? So B is multiple of A. This is the relationship between B and A. So this type of representation is called set builder form. This is called set builder form. Set builder form. Now this set builder form can also be represented in this way. Element A is related with element B such that or this belongs to set A cross B. Of course this ordered pair will belong from this set, and B is multiple of A. So we have represented relation in roster form here, and here we have represented the same relation in set builder form. Now we can represent relation in arrow diagram form also. We can represent this relation in arrow diagram form also. Suppose this is set A and this one is set B. Now element of set A is 4 5. Element of set B is 4 8 10 20. Now and here it is given that what is the relation? B means what? Element of this set is multiple of element of this set. So 4 is related with 4 because this 4 is multiple of this 4. Now this 4 is related with 8 because 8 is multiple of 4. Now 4 is not related with 10. Why? Because 10 is not multiple of 4. Now 4 is not related with, 4 is also related with 20 because 20 is multiple of 4. Now similarly 5 is not related with 4 because 4 is not the multiple of 5. Here the relation is what? Second element is multiple of first element. So 5 is not related with 4, 5 is not related with 8 also because 8 is not the multiple of 5. 5 is related with 10 because 10 is multiple of 5. So these two elements satisfy this relationship. 5 is related with 20 because 20 is multiple of 5. So this is the arrow diagram representation of relation. So we can represent relation in three ways. We can represent relation in roster form, we can represent relation in set builder form, or we can represent relation in arrow diagram form. So these are the three ways to represent relation. So have you got the meaning of this definition? Set of ordered pair which satisfies the relationship between the elements. Clear? Here out of these 8 ordered pair, only these ordered pair satisfies the given relationship. So that's why these ordered pair are called relation. So this is the mathematical meaning of relation. Set of ordered pair which satisfies a relationship between elements. Now from the definition we can point out some important point. So let me write some point. Or let me write some point. Image. What is the meaning of image? We will discuss image, then we will discuss domain of relation, then range of relation, and then codomain. So now we are going to discuss these 4 points. So simply, if A is related with B, it means A is related with B. Then you can say B is image of A. You can say B is image of A. Now in the previous example you can say that 4 is image of 4, 8 is image of 4, 20 is image of 4. Similarly 10 is image of 5, 20 is image of 5. Now what is the meaning of domain? So simply set of values of A such that A is related with B. So the set of first element of relation, the set of first element of ordered pair which belongs to relation is called domain. For example, in the previous question, what is the domain of relation? In the previous example, what is the domain of relation? So you can see this was the relation 4, 8, 4, 20, then 5, 10 and 5, 20. This was the relation. So what we have written? Set of A, that is first element of ordered pair, such that A is related to B. So here the set of first element of all the ordered pair in the relation is called domain. So here the first element is 4. Here the first element is 4. We have written already. First element is 4. We have written already 5. And here the first element is 5. So 4, 5. is this set is domain of relation. Now what is the meaning of range? What is the meaning of range? So range means set of B such that A is related with B. That means set of second element of relation. This is called second element of ordered pair in the relation. So here the range will be, in this example the range will be the set of second element. So here second element is 4, here the second element is 8, here the second element is 20, here the second element is 10, here the second element is 20, we have already written. So this set is called range of relation. Now what is the meaning of codomain? What is the meaning of codomain? Codomain is this complete set B, because this is relation from A to B. This relation is from A to B. So this set B is called codomain because this range belongs to this set. So this set B, this complete set B is called codomain. Codomain. So what is the codomain of? So in this example, what is the codomain? Set B. So we have given the meaning of relation, mathematical and definition. Then we have discussed the four terms: image, domain, range and codomain. Now we are going to mark some point. So from the definition and example, you can mark some point. So you can remark. The first point we can note that relation is a subset of A cross B. If R is relation from set A to B, if R is, let me write completely, if R is a relation from set A to set B, then R is subset of A cross B. Definitely the relation will be a subset of A cross B. In the previous example we have written A cross B, you can see, and then we have written R. So you can see these ordered pairs belongs to this set also. So definitely R is subset of this set. So remember, R is subset of, relation is always subset of A cross B. If R is a relation from set A to B, then definitely this relation will be subset of A cross B. Or we can say that each subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. In another way we can say that each subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. Actually in the book you will get this definition of relation. What is relation? So in some book, in many book, they will write that a subset of A cross B is called relation. Clear? So we have written the same definition in another way. Now the second point, total number of subset of Cartesian product A cross B is. So in the class 11th you have got the formula of subset. So formula for subset is 2 to the power number of element in this set. So number of element in A cross B. Total number of subset of A cross B, it is equal to 2 to the power number of element in this set. So this is a very famous formula. You have got this formula in class 11. So this can be written as 2 to the power number of element in A into number of element in B. So this is the total number of subset of this set. And what we have written, each subset of A cross B is a relation from A to B. It means the total possible relation in this set will be this one. Therefore total possible relation from A to B will be equal to 2 to the power number of element in A into number of element in B. So memorize this formula. Question can be asked from this formula. So always remember, if A is one set and B is another set, then total number of possible relation that we can make from A to B is 2 to the power number of element in A into number of element in B. So this is all about this first topic, mathematical definition of relation.